Rhetoric is what there was before there were English majors. It's the study of how to be persuasive, and most American politicians had some training in rhetoric. Part of that training was studying examples, and the examples were Shakespeare. So in the 19th century, we would expect a politician in middle school or, let's say, secondary school to have studied the speeches of Julius Caesar, to have actually stood up and practiced them. And so when you think of someone like Winston Churchill, who is constantly thinking about how his speeches are going to land with an audience, what is going to be dramatic, what is going to connect, he is part of this centuries-long tradition of trying to understand what makes an effective speaker. When it comes to thinking about rhetoric in politics, Shakespeare himself studied rhetoric, and he would have taught exercises in what the best persuasive technique is if you're talking to an audience at a funeral oration, or if you're talking to an assembly or talking to a judge. And then he used those techniques in his plays. So in The Merchant of Venice, when you get a judge like Portia speaking, she's using rhetoric, and Shakespeare understood that common language. That is also the language that American politicians adopted in the 19th and 20th centuries. It's the language Churchill understood as well.